Hey folks, we had an earthquake. I found some damage from an earthquake we had a week ago. And then I got some birdseed. What does an earthquake and birdseed have in common? Nothing. Stay tuned and I'll share with you what I'm doing today. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This greenhouse right here is the one that was built on our reality show, Homestead Rescue and Discovery Channel. That's currently airing. But Misty Rainey and my daughter put this whole thing together utilizing all the windows that I got from contractor friends of mine for free. So a free greenhouse. This thing's awesome. Let me take you inside and I'll share with you guys what's going on with the greenhouse, an earthquake, and birdseed. Oh, the reason why I wanted to come inside is because it's nice and toasty and warm in here. Yes, between the clear sky and the sun shining, it's heating the environment, but I'm also cheating a little bit. I have this propane heater down here that I've warmed it up. The temperature right now is 78, 79 degrees in here. I'm comfortable. So with it almost 80 degrees in here, I'm going to go ahead and take off my coat because it's really super comfortable in here. I mean, really super comfortable. Let me turn this light off. I'm not growing anything under it right now. I just remounted my light in here. Well, maybe I need that because it really looks bad. Anyway. How's that? Better for lighting? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys, we had an earthquake off the coast of Eureka, California. It was a 6 point something earthquake that struck our region. And every time they have a powerful earthquake, we feel it, according to Dr. Rizzo, who is the person in charge of Oregon's emergency management team. We went to a symposium to watch her a few years back on telling us what to exactly expect if the big one should happen, the subduction earthquake, which is the most destructive on the planet. And that we're expecting any time. But she says where our geographical location is, we live in a serpentine geologic area that we will feel earthquakes if they hit on that fault line in Eureka, California. And boy, the effects of that was it toppled over this whole counter here, made a mess. Everything toppled over, fell to the floor, and I just cleaned it up today and got things back together. So wish I would have taken photographs of it before I started because I had to sort through all this stuff. And luckily, I didn't have any damage. It was just stuff that was just sitting loosely that came off. Yeah, so Adam, my scarecrow, was actually laying on the ground and in pieces. He'd fallen apart, so I picked him up, put him back together. He gets to stay in here in the winter months since I don't use him for scaring crows away in the garden. He gets to have this nice environment to hang out in. This is a plant I just got from Goodwill. Yeah, paid $9 or $20 for it, $19.99. And excluding my discount that I get for being a veteran. But I think this thing is so cool, but my wife thought it was too much in the house, so I was like, what the heck? I'll just put it out here in the greenhouse and make it look greener. I do have a few things growing out here. We have some onions and we have some celery. So I'll be planting some more since I'm getting back out here in the greenhouse. And I have the heater out here. It's going to melt the snow off the roof. And I have a place to come out to and get out of the house for a while. just to get outside. Well, this is actually inside, but it's surrounded by windows. And I have my window cleaning thing. I've got to get out here and get these windows cleaned. I also have my laptop computer set up out here. Well, this is an extra one. And I use this for researching to find out what I can plant indoors in a greenhouse in January, etc., etc. I use it throughout the year. By the way, I do have to go down and pick up my new Farmer's Almanac. This is January 2nd. I don't have my 2022 Farmer's Almanac. Yeah, and I find those almanacs very, very helpful. Hey, I want to share something with you guys, and this will explain the bird seed. I bought some bird seed today, and because when I'm out feeding my livestock, these little birds will come down and they'll fly to me, sit on branches that are really near me, and as if they know I'm going to provide food, and I do. I provide them food, but I ran out of food. I had to run down to the market today and buy some of this. Look at this stuff. This is a gourmet meal for a bird. Yeah. So I like to store it in this can right here, little popcorn tin. I love repurposing, recycling, upcycling. So I just store the whole thing in there. Yep. We'll just put it down there for right now. And I have this bird feeder that I hang out outside of my greenhouse. And I brought it in so you guys can see it. It's made out of pallets, old pallets, and an old license plate, and an old bottle. So what happened was at the fair a couple years ago, they had a segment where if you were crafty enough, you could make something, and they're emphasizing repurposing pallets and recycled material and bottles. And so this was my entry. I got a ribbon for this. I did. I got a ribbon for the fair. And what I got for Grand Champion, Best in Show for that division, was all made out of pallets. This whole thing. Isn't that cool? It's just a pallet base with pallet boards that I nailed together. And I went on my printer and downloaded some copies of windows and doors and cut them out. I made a 2-story birdhouse. I recycled some leftover tin from the roofing material I got when I built the barn, or actually the barn siding. Then I've got this old metal model that my dad had when I was growing up. I put it together. It was given to him for Christmas, but I put it together. And then I use it, I fill it with bird seed, and I use it as a bird feeder, little house, and this is just a pine cone that's glued onto the base. So I set this out, and the birds love it. Look at that. First place in Reserve Champion on the outhouse, birdhouse. That is awesome. That is awesome. Two ribbons on the outhouse. My bird feeder. Look at the bird feeder. What did I get? I got second place for the category, and I got honorable mention. That's cool. And this got first place, the waterer. That is cool. Okay. And here is my birdhouse. Oh my God, what did I get? Division Reserve Champion? And Grand Champion? And first place? Oh my gosh. So that's what I get for getting artsy fartsy with this. Let's just go ahead. I just fill the whole thing with seed. The whole thing. Just like that. And I set it out and the birds just love it. Now with this other one, it's a little tricky on filling it. So what I have to do is take a cottage cheese container, stick that in there so if any falls out, it just falls right back into the feed bucket. But I fill this with seed. Aww, there's a little bird right outside the window. He knows what I'm doing. Aww, he's gonna get fed. Cute. I think they know I take care of my feathered friends. I like to fill this bottle up. Oh, they're going to be so happy. He's still there. For Pete's sake. I think they might have a keen sense of hearing and a keen sense of smell. They knew what's going on. Huh, that is sweet. Okay. Let's take this outside and assemble it and get the little birdies fed. Oh. Put my coat on. Put the lid back on this. And put it back in its rightful place because I store it for decoration and stuff. It looks like an old milk jug. And I just store it right up here. It just goes right there, it gets out of the way. And then I have my music for out here. That's that little sound bar I introduced last year. So let's take this out and go feed the birds. And it just hangs up right over here. Just like that. And I just take the bottle and dump it out right there. And it fills that little space. And the birds can have a feast. And that's my episode on an earthquake and bird seed. Yeah. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing this little adventure with me. Please stay tuned for more videos. You could do that by subscribing, then clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Yeah, I can hear the little birds in the background. Let me move back away so they can feed. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Hey, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. Be safe, always be kind, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye-bye now.